In the previous episode, the sorcerers got some much-needed rest after the events of the morning and its various visitors. Avalon and Augustus discussed their past and reforged their friendship. After discussing how best to approach the news of Quintus's forum and the seemingly imminent announcement of Albatius' death, the gang decided to investigate the burned remains of Clio's library before their meeting with the mysterious Gallio Lepidus. The group was met with nothing but ash and the residue of erratic magic, and were about to leave when Clio saw a vision of her friend Madigan's death. Marcus, Gaius, Aemil, and Clio all funneled their magic into the remains, causing the area to magically surge and allowing a wish spell to be cast that brought back Madigan, along with the news that Clio's associate Aster had set the fire. Hello everybody, and welcome to Sorcerous Origins, your unpaid intern's favorite actual play D&D series. I'm your Coliseum Master, Will Peña. Today I'm joined by the players. First we have Riley Civerolo Douglas.
Marcus Prosperus.
Sarah Sherwood.
Clio Meliora.
Maya Dillatore.
What?
Sorry, what was that? Can we get that one more time?
Clayton Currie.
Gaius Maximus.
And Sydney Steinberg.
Aemil Celeris.
So last time, at the end of the last Sorcerer session, truly a miracle happened, in which all of the sorcerers cast various spells in this area of new unraveling magic. The spell Suggestion was cast, Tell Me Who Set the Fire, Comprehend Languages, Warding Wind shot all of the ash up into the air, and it all accumulated into the resurrection of Clio's dead friend, Madigan. Dead no more, though. She fell into Clio's arms, said it was Aster, and promptly went unconscious. She is still breathing there. She's still leaning heavily on you. And we're going to pick up right there immediately.
Cool. I want you all to know that you find me in this call. I've been broken by this show. I have no clue what to do right now. I would like to do a medicine check to find out if she's really like alive and this is her.
Sure, make a medicine check.
Okie dokie, thank you so much. Not bad, not too bad.
Could I help?
I also have
that
expertise in that.
I
Don't
have
worry about it,
experience
babe.
with coming back from the dead.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. Yeah.
Advantage?
Advantage.
To see
Cool.
if you crit.
I don't. That was a nat 1, but I'll take the
Okay.
first one. And I do have expertise in medicine, so that's going to be a 23.
23, yeah.
I'll have you know I rolled a 14, so
Okay.
that feels pretty good.
Okay,
Wait,
Miss Meliora.
yes, that's correct.
Yeah, by all you feel for her pulse and her wrists and then up against her neck. She is there. She's material, not like the ghost-like form that you saw in your apartment or in the library here. She is fully 100% completely here in the material world. You have resurrected a person.
Okay, I want to ask you a quick question about that.
Sure.
Here's something that I've been brewing and stewing and kind of simmering on for the past amount of time since we recorded the show. How much is Clio aware of her own influence on this spell? Like, Clio has cast magic. I think, unless you want to tell me differently, I think she knows she didn't cast this. But how much, my question is like, how much does she think like, oh, either I did this or like we did this?
As we were saying before the recording, how everybody cast wish, but Clio's wish was granted. Everybody put in their own spells and magic into this ritual, I guess. But Clio, you know this was a manifestation of your will.
That's gonna have
Oh,
repercussions, I think, but that's great news for me.
Who is that?
Oh yeah, that's a really great question.
Because none of us saw the ghost.
Nobody knows who the fuck this is.
Sarah, actually, could you describe Madigan to us in the
Yes.
audience? I don't know if you've ever.
Do you see
really-
my plant lights just went off? Yes. She is. I'm forgetting how to make my brain function and create words. Riley looks like she wants to say something real
I
bad.
was just gonna say in episode 1 you say that she looks like
She looks
Maya,
like
which
Maya.
is very funny to me.
I did say that. I think that's fitting. Like, but I do think she has. If we can all recall in our minds, long hair Maya.
Well known to our audience.
Conjure her. Yeah, maybe have long hair.
Maya, can you grow your hair out real quick?
Yeah.
Amy, can you just real fast? So everyone just go back to episode like 5 and just she's like a little bit shorter, sort of like the tan complexion, the like dark hair, dark eyes, just kind of like very pretty. And like one of Maya's, I'm gonna just like talk very glowingly about Maya as I did the first time, but like Maya has this like really beautiful, like the like heart-shaped face that I think is so stunning. And sometimes when Maya walks into a room, I like blush about it because she is just so beautiful.
What is happening here?
Can we,
What's going on here?
I'm in love
They
with
all
her.
develop a crush on Madigan.
I am just tossing an apple. And yes, I think she's, you know, yeah.
Back to Marcus's question.
This is Madigan. I don't know. Yeah. This is the girl who died in the fire. Uh-huh.
All right.
For settling
Okay.
spell.
Did we do that?
Should we leave
I don't know if we should
with
can we wait?
her?
I don't know if we should move her. I don't know if she's give me a minute. I'm gonna just try and like, can I tell, is she like out cold or is she like coming back soon?
She asleep or D&D unconscious?
She's D&D unconscious.
Okay. She'll be out for between 1 and 4 hours. I have it on good good instinct here.
That's
Yeah.
the 23 medicine check got you.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, because you rolled the medicine check, Sarah, roll a d4.
What if I roll a 4 though? I don't want to roll a 4.
And she needs a nap, babe. It's
I rolled a 3, so it's not a 4.
Listen,
It's not
you did-
convenient.
You did
either.
say not a 4.
I did, and you know what? I'll take it.
You, Clio, can tell that she's going to be out for about 3 hours.
She's gonna be out for a little while, but I don't know where we can take her, and I don't.
Aster is your friend.
He's
Isn't he?
the one who came to the
The one who Dominicus
Yes.
left a note.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the divination magic at him at the meeting.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was him.
Oh, we're so stupid.
No, I don't think we're stupid. I think I'm stupid.
You're not-
We'll
no.
deal with that later. We need to get her somewhere safe. I don't know where that is. Everyone we know has some kind of, no one can know that she's alive yet. There is not time for that right now.
You don't want
I have an idea.
fiance to
No, I don't, Avalon. I do not.
fun.
Gaius, yeah.
We could take her to the Coliseum.
Okay.
And put her where?
There's places beneath it that the performers go. They take rests, keep our weapons and whatnot in store. And it's only been a few days since the first event happened. I don't think anyone is going to be there now or for a good while.
Well, there's also that's a fine plan, but in some amount of time she's bound to wake up.
I need to be there when she wakes up. I'm not leaving her again. I'm sorry. I know that's going to mess with our schedule. I won't do it. I'm not leaving her. Sorry.
We could get someone to watch her. I haven't shown up for work in a couple days. I could maybe ask my boss, Lars, Um,
You guys are in the neighborhood.
Mm. I mean, I feel like we've had worse ideas. I don't know that that's...
I mean, Lars isn't connected to any, I mean, political things. He's a weaver like me, like I was. I'm still a weaver, right?
Yeah.
Is Augustus still with us?
I was gonna ask that. I think
think
Augustus is.
I thought he was with us.
Boys, we have Augustus and we have
Dominicus is not with
Dominicus
us.
is
He went
not
to go
with us.
tell...
Well,
He went,
Augustus.
oh my
He
god.
probably went to tell somebody else our
he was
location.
definitely like a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Augustus is there.
And
Yeah, Augustus is with us.
is here. I could head back to the workshop and look after her for a little while.
Dude, the
I don't want her at the
Senator
workshop.
Gold asked her to meet us.
The workshop
at
is the workshop is not an option.
The workshop is
My house.
compromised.
Workshop is probably incredibly not an option anymore.
Outside
I'm
of town,
sorry about
I
that,
have
but-
my family.
Do we have time?
a old vacation home that we have not gone to. Augustus, you should probably still remember the way.
Yeah, I do.
No one
Horse
uses
is there, right?
What?
You have-
Fucking stupid.
He's such a smart king. Look at him go.
We were talking about how he's not
The
like that
horses-
in the AUs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
the horse is there, right?
Yeah. Yes. Well, there's horses everywhere, but
Horses you
those,
own?
those are those are trained ones that don't bite.
Yes.
The
well,
wild ones behind you.
Buttercup does. Remember? He never really
They
liked.
just ran real fast through the streets. I didn't know they were chomping.
Stop it. Wait, back up to the lore. Buttercup? Did you say Buttercup? Is that the name you said, Maya? Excellent.
What a good
Used to
lord
fight
coming out
Augustus.
in an exchange.
Oh my goodness.
But,
Is
yeah,
that
I couldn't-
less
I could
than
watch
3
that.
hours out of town?
I'd say it would definitely be less than 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or I could watch after her at the Coliseum, anywhere that you guys feel.
Either way,
My house is kind of out of the question.
well,
Yeah.
that's me, Riley, laughing. That's not Marcus laughing. Thank you, King. You know what? For a second, I was considering the husk of your home, but I'm glad that you brought up him. I love him so much. Either way, it sounds like Clio is not going to be with us for the Lepidus meeting.
I don't know.
We still have to do that.
What time is it right now? Hey, DM.
Yeah, good question.
We could try to wake her up. I don't know. I'm not a medicine healing kind of person, but
Oh, I just remembered I can do magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
we can
had
try
I
that.
thought you were
In the
saving it
past-
for some reason. I wasn't gonna
No,
ask.
I can stabilize
I, Sarah, forgot that Cleo has spells, and Cleo forgot she could do magic for a second.
casting the first 9
Cast
spells.
Wish, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
okay.
probably
That's
used
the whole
everything up.
magic.
That was our wish casting. We're different, okay? Let's just go through my little list here. Should I pop off a little cure wounds? Should I hit a little lesser restoration? What do we think, babes?
Probably just the cure
Cure
wounds.
Yeah.
DM. Sydney asked this, but it kind of got drowned out. What time is it in game?
It is. You guys left the workshop at 1.
Oh, so it's like soon. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably
got-
closer to 2
well,
at this point.
Wicked, no time. All right, well,
Unless-
my brother's making all kinds of funny noises outside. Sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm just gonna pop off a cure wounds and just see sort of what that does for us. Yeah, how does 13 hit points feel?
Oh, she is up.
Healthier than she is.
Yeah, that's
Ever
probably
done.
like double.
Best she's ever been.
He actually gains
Oh,
a
she
level.
just
You are again still holding her in your arms pretty much. You guys haven't moved at all. And as your hands like kind of clutch onto her back, that like orange, golden, yellow light springs forth from your hands, and her eyelids kind of flutter open. Clio, where am I?
Take a deep breath.
What's going? Okay. Who are the? And she like turns around to look at her surroundings and immediately sees the burned down.
It's okay.
What happened?
Take a breath. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
It's been 4 days.
Okay.
There was a fire.
Okay.
These are some friends of mine.
It's
Hi,
nice.
I'm Gaius Maximus.
Hi, I'm Madigan.
Nice to meet you, Madigan.
Nice to meet you too.
We need to catch you up on a lot of things.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. The last thing I remember, I must have had a nightmare. Or maybe not. I'm feeling okay. I feel actually really good. Why has it been 4 days?
That is a good question. I'm not really sure how to tell you this. You've been dead for, I think, well, minus the last 10 minutes, about 4 days now.
I don't mean nitpicky. Sorry. Wasn't it happened 3 days before? I'm just like to keep this timeline straight.
No, yeah. Aren't we on day 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where my brain was. No, so it would have been longer. Yes, correct. It would have been a week. Thank you, team, for helping. My brain is so little. Rewind. I'm trying to like.
You've been dead for 4 days. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
It's been 7.
It's been a week.
About a week.
And but I wasn't dead though, because I'm alive right now. So
That's not really a leap of logic we can make anymore. Speaking
Yes,
as somebody who's kind of gone through the same thing.
It might be I'm gonna cast prestidigitation.
Yeah, this might be a good move.
Magic is real.
Magic
is real and so is my frog. Sorry.
oh,
Some things have happened over the last 4 days.
that's incredible.
Also, Avalon. Good to meet you.
Madigan. Avalon. What's your last name?
Valerius.
She sneaks like an eye to Clio.
Good, she's fine.
Yes, I'm aware.
Well, so long as you're aware.
I'll also prestidigitate.
Oh shit, she's gonna lose it when she finds out we're buddies with Dominicus Faust. Maybe, I don't know.
But I'll also prestidigitate some sparks and just be like, Marcus Prosperus.
Okay, so you're all interested
Yeah.
in that.
He's not.
He is, well, he's something though.
He is something.
He's something else.
Right?
A
And
red.
then
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
Talk to yourself, Will. Talk to yourself.
Have a little chat.
And then I'll kind of be like, I'm Aemil. I have sat on the other side of the library from you. Well, at the same time. I don't think we've ever actually been introduced.
For a second I thought you were gonna say like sat on the other side of like life. Like I thought that
Yeah.
Life is
No,
good
just the
on
library.
the other side of road.
Don't,
The
Riley!
metaphorical
The
life
other
is
side
of
the
what,
best
Riley?
in the world. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't remember. I am not the Aster is the one with the faces, and yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember you.
We need to get going.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. You took the words right out of my mouth. So,
Okay, listen. Things are really complicated right now.
Okay.
I don't think we should. Everyone thinks you're dead because you were.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't. I don't know what's going on. Something's up with Sorcerous, and apparently something's up with Aster. I don't think anyone should know that you're alive until I know who we can trust. Because I don't know how they'll react to what we did here.
Well, could I make an insight check on Madigan?
Oh, that's a good point.
Get her!
That is
Or
not-
Get her!
This
What
isn't
does my
gonna go
passive
well. It's
insight of
just-
19 get me?
She's just very chill about this.
Go for it.
Yeah,
respect
no,
it.
that's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
can I also
No, yeah. She's very chill about like meeting all of you guys and like the kind of the social niceties.
That's cool.
Yeah. I know with a 9 I can't give you any more than that.
Cleo has a
We'll feel
passive
better.
inside of 19.
What about with an 11?
Yeah.
I mean, Clio, yeah, she does seem fairly casual about this whole thing. But at some point you just have to accept the information.
Yeah.
It's been the reaction of many people to like magic in this world. Which is like, this is the way life is now.
This might
You
as
can't
well
you
happen.
can't deny it when it's like literally happening to you and around you. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna
can.
message Clio real quick and tell her, just so Madigan can't hear, and ask, should we tell her that Sorcerous can also do magic?
I will message back. Yes. I should tell you Sorcerous can also do magic.
Where's he?
He's at the apartment, I think. That's where I told him to be. We are, first of all, not married. That didn't happen.
Sorry. Oh God,
Don't-
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I think it's, if Aster, maybe it's Aster's fault. It's not your fault. And I don't really trust him right now. We're going through something. So
Okay. I'm
he,
talk, I guess, if you need.
yeah, I appreciate that.
So we should
Yes.
go.
So
Quick.
basically I'm going to give you a quick rundown of things. I want you to brace yourself. Let's take a deep breath. Brace yourself for this. Albatius Damasus is dead. Is that fun?
So many emotions cross over her face.
Uh-huh.
Coming out swinging.
He wanted to be king. That's an important.
There's,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Well, yeah, we know. We've been in that. Yeah, dude. He also had magic, and he was like really fucked up and evil about it, as you would expect. That's kind of how,
okay.
right? That makes sense. That
Sure,
tracks.
yeah.
So he is dead. We
did it.
We killed him. Thank
I was
you.
gonna say we should message her about it, but yes.
No,
It's-
We could
I'm
just
not,
say it.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
There aren't
I-
a ton of people around either. There's like
No.
Okay.
Well, what, Augustus?
Augustus
Augustus
didn't know what to like.
Augustus like, I'm wearing a wire. I got you.
Fantasy wire.
Under the toga.
Like Aster at the meeting.
Too soon.
I am choosing not to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm choosing not
That
to
was
listen to this
yesterday.
conversation.
Today's a new day.
Today's a new day, and he sucks more today, so brace yourself for that. Yes, so there's that. Quintus Imbrix is holding a meeting tonight where either half of the Senex, led by Lucia Proculus and Dominicus Faust, is going to take the fall for the assassination, or anything else. Pretty much there's anything else in the or category.
Okay.
We need to go to a meeting with someone who maybe has our blood. We're not really sure.
Okay.
That's where we're at. And I need to be here because people in this group keep nearly dying, and I can fix that, but I have to be there.
There's also a strange dog around.
There's also
Well,
everything is okay.
That's
Keep
the
an eye
same
out for that weird
area.
dog.
Yeah.
Well,
We think the dog belongs to the dude who has our
Yes.
bones or whatever.
Not for long.
There's also a weird thing in the sky. It's like a giant bird.
Right, yes.
I haven't
There are
seen that.
various-
We haven't
not
seen him in a while.
Various monsters.
That
Have we?
doesn't mean
It's,
he's
you
not
know,
here.
No, he's out there for
Let's
sure.
dwell on what we know so far.
Okay.
We have to leave.
Where
We need
You are caught up now. Where are we? Where are
What do
Where?
what do I need to do? Because
Hide.
it feels like some of the stuff that we talked about before that I was relatively on board with shifted into a very high gear that maybe well, there's no changing it now. So
yes.
what do you need me to do?
Well,
I mean,
All right, let's. I feel like I can kind of sense that Clio has run out of steam a little bit. We simply need to choose a location. Are we doing the Coliseum? Are we doing the ranch? Either way, you will probably not be here for the meeting, so you need to choose who you are taking with you.
okay. Maddie, I don't want to leave you. I don't want to bring you with us because it's dangerous. Can you think of anywhere where you would be safe right now that isn't any of our houses or the library, which would have been the go-to because it's gone.
and it burnt down.
And who are
Yeah,
we
it's a
looking at?
little crispy. Huh?
Who's the enemy?
Everyone.
Oh, so many people.
Pretty much everyone who you don't see immediately in front of you. And I pointed at Augustus and like, that one's, I'm warming up to that one.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome.
Would she know of anywhere to go? Give me one.
Think about it, Will. Think about that for a
What about,
minute.
like,
Flip the script on you. I said, no, you tell me where we're going.
Yeah.
Go to Roman Hotel.
I feel like
Hotel.
as Will is thinking, I feel like the ranch
Out of town, I
be the
think so.
best.
We have no idea. We have no tabs on the Valeriuses at all.
I
They
know,
can show up
but it's
whenever.
the Coliseum is right smack dab in the middle of everything.
It would be easier to get to though if we needed to.
It would be easier to get to, but I feel like it's higher profile. We have
Also,
less tabs
we don't
on
know-
the Valerius Ranch.
What about-
but
What about someplace just like I don't have anywhere private if it's not our house and anything like that. Just like hiding in plain sight. I don't know. I could go to like the baths or something.
the unfortunate thing about that is that what we've seen is that there are eyes and ears everywhere. Hiding in plain sight is good as long as nobody sees you.
How well can you disguise yourself?
Oh, well, I can do one thing that I can do, but only for an hour, I think. Or maybe it's 10 minutes.
It might be useful to, as we leave, to do that, and then perhaps once you find a good enough spot to not be noticed.
I can try my best to do that. Yeah.
Hiding in public might be a good idea.
Can I, Will, can you tell me what might be like places that we know that would be like kind of nearby to the address that we're going to for Lepidus? Let me check the map real quick.
What are you looking for? Are we looking for like public places?
Literally anywhere that we like, any named locations that we have that would be within like 30. What my plan right now is if we can take her somewhere that's nearby and just sort of like drop her off there, cast invisibility, we go do our thing, we come back.
Gotcha. Okay.
That means I have an hour within which all of the stuff we do needs
all
to
of
happen.
the named places you guys have been to that are near there are like the Avalon estate, the Valerius estate. It's that kind of district. The place with the you got the directions right. It's very close on like the edge of that like rich district to the like market section. There is Aemil's boss.
Can I fucking-
my boss
can
and
I
there's
pitch you
Cecilia.
There's Trevor.
There is Trevor.
There's Trevor.
Cecilia would also be very, very close. Where
But-
should Cecilia go?
Maddie.
Cecilia.
Not again.
But I was gonna say we would be nearby Cecilia's if we're heading by there anyway. Thing with her is her family is kind of, political. Bruno is kind of political, and
Well, then perhaps no one would expect it.
it's a good
I
point.
also, how political, because
Her
they
family,
might
not so much. They're not, they're not like actual members of the Senex.
I mean, Aemil.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
a public figure either, Like,
Yeah.
people don't know who I am. I was a member of a secret organization, but it was relatively secret. And I guess if
They wicked did have tabs on us. That was fun information to learn.
okay,
Aemil, if that's something you'd be comfortable with, that feels like a good option.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate to ask that of you.
I think she would do it. I think she would be okay with it.
Let's do the niceties on the way then.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if she says no, we're no worse
perhaps
off than we are now.
There is the question of we are entering with 6 people, we are exiting with 7.
What?
The
We entered
library.
with 6 people, we're exiting with 7.
Oh, I see. You could. How long does it take to get to the Lepidus meeting
not long at all.
from here? So you could cast invisibility now.
Do you think I should?
Keep it until you drop her.
Okay. Maddie, I'm gonna do some of the stuff that I can do now. I'm gonna turn you invisible. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, that's cool.
I love that.
You're taking this
Um,
really so well. Like
You're doing a great job.
You're doing an amazing job, sweetie.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna cast invisibility. I will just sort of just lightly touch her arm or something, and just
From
Okay.
that point of contact, she's gone.
She's dead again.
that weirdly hurts. That hurt my feelings for some reason. Anyways.
maybe I'm gonna say
Am I
Yeah.
invisible? Yeah. Cool.
maybe grab someone's hand or something so
Yes,
we
that's
don't
I will-
lose you.
I will hold her hand. I will hold
You should. I'm gonna say shoulder. I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's a
shoulder.
better
I feel
idea.
Like holding something is weird.
Okay. Cleo, you feel her invisible hand when it reach up onto your shoulder.
Aww. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys keep on walking back through the city.
Just to clarify, we're probably also a little under wraps, right?
Yes.
Like we're
I think the last
don't know,
time we
I
said that
feel
we
like-
were doing the Marvel disguise of just putting on sunglasses.
I have,
Yeah.
I have a baseball cap. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm specifically doing the Thor and Thor Ragnarok. Just
I got the big newspaper. I'm like,
I go like this.
Yeah, we all have newspapers in front of our thing as we walk. We bump into so many wild horses.
We're big, busy businessmen. Don't look at us.
What do you
Don't
think about
bother
all
me.
those stocks? I got
I have
stocks in
to-
Rome and wheat.
I'm
I've
losing
got
3
stocks
points.
In the war on Telnar.
I'm 3 points
Oh
down
my
in House
God.
Valerius. This is unacceptable.
All right,
And we're at
What a fine night.
Hey.
go
We
see
made it.
Emil's girlfriend.
um,
I'll see
What time
Emil's.
is it?
we are all rolling up to this girl's crib.
you guys turn the corner onto Silo Street. It would be about 2:00 at this point.
Cool. Bruno doesn't have a car because cars don't exist, but is Bruno's car in the driveway?
Do I see Bruno's wild
There
horse?
Bruno's horse in the driveway.
fucking hate it here.
Is it a razor scooter?
is there a
Stop
candle on in the house?
I'm gonna roll
So
D100.
you're like,
God, please tell me her fucking
Theo,
boyfriend isn't
perhaps
here.
not.
I think
I'm
most
going
likely
to
he
this
is not
woman's
here.
room.
So I will give that to you on 0 to 75. He's not here. I can roll D4, but D100 is better.
You want me to roll? Am I rolling or are you rolling?
Do you want to roll it?
Well, we just talked about how I want to use D100.
Use your D10s. Just roll correctly.
Roll correctly.
Yeah.
What is it? 0 to or
Roll
0
that-
is technically
roll that
We
phone
want
number.
0 to 75.
Yeah.
Roll that number.
Nice.
I'm trying to do math. 63. A lot of 60s today.
All right. Bruno's not there.
Woo.
You roll chariot.
I'm gonna do the good old. It's not from Taylor Swift songs. It's like a literary trope. It's not a Taylor Swift thing, but like go to her bedroom and not throw a rock, like message her. None of this relates to Taylor Swift.
Real quick.
You know that great Taylor Swift song where she cast a spell message on her beloved?
You know what I mean. You know what I
Are
mean.
we all just on the street? I'll chill underneath.
Are we
the
all
fucking
just
tree.
vibing in the car right now?
Like sit out somewhere while
I'm stepping aside.
yeah, I am also stepping.
Okay, yeah, I'm not. Oh, I should though. I
you
wicked
have the
should. I wicked
invisible
have to.
girl.
All right, I'm gonna
We'll
wingman
get
a
some
meal.
Gaius Marcus Avalon action underneath a tree.
Yeah.
What
You guys
what do
wanna
we do
play
with
sticks?
Augustus?
Oh, Augustus, shit.
You better
sorry.
keep Augustus. I don't want that man in our.
Okay, that's
That's so aggressive.
That's
So
what
do
you
we
say.
also have Augustus?
Oh, what is happening?
Augustus will go wherever you guys want him to.
Okay. He can hang out under the tree.
Okay,
There
we got
we
these bitches under the cork tree by Fall Out Boy. We are gonna go other Fall Out Boy album.
So who's going to the house?
Clio with Maddie and Aemil.
And a meal.
Okay, sure.
Clio will like lag behind a little bit, like.
Okay.
But
I offer the rest of the tree gang cigarettes because I'm a cool teen.
I hate it here.
You're fully like an adult being
The
like, hey,
furthest from a
you're
teen.
like half my age. Can I
Right.
offer you illicit
Um,
substances?
Emil, you get a response back. I'll be right outside.
Oh god.
Oh, she's so excited, and you have to tell her you killed
Oh.
the
And within a matter of seconds, Cecilia comes running out the front door into the courtyard.
Damn, she was waiting.
She was ready.
We're in love, okay? We're in love.
Some people are in love.
Yeah.
Gaius is in
She
love.
runs up and embraces you immediately.
I
Just very tight hug.
give her a quick kiss, and this is gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Um,
I'm so glad you're okay. Um,
I'm so happy to see you. Okay. Can we come? Is anyone home? Can we come inside?
yeah, you can absolutely come inside. I'm gonna roll real fast just behind the screen to see if anybody's home. Just a little luck roll. Ooh.
What was that noise?
her annoying little brother.
No, the meme. Yeah, no, the meme. My parents aren't home. And
My parents aren't home.
Yeah.
Rushes over with my friend and her.
No, everybody's out at the market today. I decided to stay in, and I told them I was just reading, but I was waiting for you.
Give
Come
her a
inside.
quick little peck on the lips again because I love her. And
Does your friend
Okay.
want to come in too?
yeah, there's
Bye.
more of us. Is that okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Sure.
We're not all coming in.
But
No,
no,
want to bring the
not-
whole gang.
We
No, we're
actually,
gonna
I
dare
think
to
we
be under a
should.
tree.
just so we
I
can
think it's
talk. We
better
won't stay for long.
if we're not on the street view.
just so
I
we
was
can
just
have-
thinking-
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah.
just a little conversation.
You guys can all come in. No smoking though inside.
We weren't actually-
I
as
know.
much as you say that, I was about to joke that I put my cigarette out and stomp on it. So I
I was
can't
gonna
blame you.
Marcus, really?
Whatever. I'm coping.
Yeah, you guys all rush inside. This is a smaller version of the layout from the Valerius household. Hers, if you guys remember, had like the 2 pools in the front and back. This one just has 1, but it does have like multiple rooms and a garden in the back.
Maya.
I will keep an eye on the street.
Okay.
I'll like
sounds
be
good.
inside, but I'll be like kind of keeping watch.
If
With
it means
I
anything,
also
Miss
think one.
Cecilia, I was not partaking of the smoking, just to let you know. So I will not be smoking inside anyway.
Thank you.
I love Schrodinger's smoking bit.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know
remember.
who
Has
Schrodinger
Cecilia
is.
met
I don't think Cecile's met everybody.
I feel like we met her because we talk about her.
Oh,
so-
Yeah.
yes, of course. We haven't met before. Hi, I'm Gaius Maximus.
Hi,
Yeah.
I know you actually from the games. You do a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to come in. I take a seat wherever you like in the living room. Aemil, do you want to? What's going on? What's?
Yeah. Real quick, Gaius, Avalon, Marcus, Clio. This is Augustus. And
Should I?
we'll tell you about Madigan in a second.
Okay.
But,
Don't uninvisible.
Yeah.
Got it.
We have I have a really big favor to ask of you.
Sure. Yeah.
There's no way to say this that sounds normal. So Cleo's friend was dead, died in a fire in a library, and we just went to visit the library, and now she's back, she's alive. And nobody else knows except for us, and we think that maybe it's really dangerous for other people to know, and I trust you, and I don't think anyone would think to look here for her. So can you keep track of her?
Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, but also you're happy for your gain.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? That actually is really nice to hear.
Where is she? Where is she coming?
Is now the time?
Yeah.
We don't want to waste that.
Yeah, maybe just keep it up.
Madigan kind of coughs real fast.
I like to think she's always with me.
Stop telling everyone I'm dead.
Hi, Celia. I'm invisible because magic's real. Nice.
Yeah,
nice
you knew about.
You knew about the magic. I came and
Aemil,
told
she
you
knew
like
about
right
that,
away.
right?
She knew about it. She knew about
Okay,
it.
cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah, I can. That's one of the things that I can sort of do. So I did that.
Yeah, these are the other sorcerers if you haven't been
Yes.
keeping up in the news.
Yeah.
I've heard a couple things about all of you. Not
things,
all of
I
them
hope.
good, unfortunately. But
No, yeah, that makes sense.
any friends of Aemil's? Yeah, you should absolutely stay here. If she's invisible, she can just stay in my room until you guys need to come pick her up. That works
would be
perfect.
great.
At some
Yeah.
point, she will
Stop
Avalon
being invisible.
stop being invisible.
Oh, okay.
Maybe another 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep her here. I mean, no one really comes by here except for Bruno, but he shouldn't be coming by today. Yeah.
Okay, and then there's another really big thing that I want you to hear it from me, but also might be really dangerous for you to know. And I wanted to ask, whatever you think it is, it's worse. So I don't want to tell you if you don't want to know. And really, I don't want to tell you if you don't want to know.
I don't think I want to know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish you could help you share that, but if it's dangerous, and I'm already, kind of engaged to a dangerous person, and things are getting a little bit too much for me right now. And if I can keep that lower, if I can, I would prefer.
Yeah, and do you feel okay about the Bruno situation? I don't think he'd do anything to you, but
No, definitely not. Yeah. I just don't know how to handle it with my parents and everything. He's such a powerful person. I don't know what to do about him.
Yeah.
Power is subjective.
Not to
I think now more than ever.
step in where we shouldn't, but
Oh yeah.
we're probably the most powerful people of recent times, and I mean, it's true.
Okay.
I'm just
Kind of power, Marcus.
Something to keep in mind.
I'm not one to usually offer help, but it sounds like things might be dangerous for you.
Maybe. I don't think he would ever do anything to me, but the fact that he attempted to, pass it off to someone for Aemil does make me worried. Aemil, could I talk to you in private for a sec if we're done?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like kind of sidebar with Maddie to be like, okay, like, do you feel okay about this? Are you good?
I guess as good as I will anywhere. It's she seems nice. And
Yeah.
as long as you guys aren't gone for too long. Yeah.
It's really hard to trust people right now, but I trust Aemil and Aemil trusts her, so that's sort of the best we can do. And I really trust Aemil. I do. And I think I really respect their judgment, and I think this is gonna work out. I am gonna come back as soon as I possibly can. Just hold tight and just
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Do you while this sidebar is still happening, maybe everyone else is kind of leaving the room and then Aemil's and Cecilia are going to different directions, so this can then also be happening in private. Do you know where Aster is?
No, he was at the meeting where the one half of the Senex asked us to kill Albatius Damascus, and we did. That's another story, but he was there, and Aemil noticed that something was going on with him, and we thought maybe someone was casting magic on him, which is still an option, but if I have magic and Sorcerous has magic, the other four got their magic at the Coliseum, which is also where I got my magic, and I know Aster was there. It's really hard to tell. No one can find him.
Okay.
Sorcerous couldn't find him. I sent Senator Dominicus Faust, who is now a contact of ours, which is a lot to unpack. Yeah. I need to.
Isn't he like
catch up on some of that.
small of my back?
We'll talk. But he looked for him, couldn't find him. There's something going on. But
Okay.
I'm gonna keep you safe. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
This is the best way I know how right now, but I'm really, really sorry that I'm leaving you here, and I'm gonna come back as soon as I can. And I'm not gonna let that happen to you again.
Okay. Thank you.
What was that? Insight check? Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
26.
Good Lord, Clio.
No, you can't see her, so facial reactions are are out of the question. But just from the voice, she was talking like right before you finished that sentence of like not going to let that happen to you again. And she just like, it was partially me too, but also in character, the reaction that like the new life thing's already so big, and then you kind of just reminded her that she can't die again.
Oh fuck! Sorry, my bad.
Violent, yeah.
She
Sorry.
remembers that Aster killed her, right? Because she said it before she passed out, but she's
I
talked
haven't-
about him like.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I feel weird about grilling her on that right now, but that's coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
We can switch over to Aemil and Cecilia now. I think more moving into the hallway, closer to Cecilia's actual room. And she says to Aemil, I know I don't want to know the specifics of what happened, but are you doing okay, Aemil?
I really can't think about it right now.
Okay. She kind of moves in closer to you and she kind of grabs you by the waist. In a similar way to when you guys embraced the first time when you saw each other today. And she kind of feels like the side of you. And as her hands like touch it, you feel it too. And the skin there is like tough. Is like it is so the only way I can describe it is inflexible.
I push her hand off of me. Nope.
What happened? Are you hurt?
This is part of the stuff that you don't want to know. I don't know a lot of it. I'm gonna figure it out. God, I want things to go back to normal.
So do I. Do you have any idea when that might? I mean, I know that the magic's not. Well, I don't think the magic's gonna go away, but
maybe if we're insanely lucky, which has been, going back and forth. Honestly, maybe by tomorrow. If we're not, maybe never.
okay. Come see me again as soon as you can. If Clio comes to pick Madigan up, if you could come.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you.
I'll be here. Man, I'm used to being able to spend the day with you, and this is.
I'm sorry. I liked our last picnic. Honestly, I kind of miss going to your shop too and getting all the fabrics and stuff from you. It was very nice. We can go back to that again. We can. All right.
I love you.
I love you too. Go save the city.
Do my best.
All right. And she gives you a kiss on the lips for
Clayton, are you good? What is happening?
Aemil got their kisses in.
We needed one win. That's all we
needed one win.
We're good. We can end the session.
Congratulations on getting your kisses in, Aemil.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. You guys what's the plan now for everybody?
Go see.
We're going to Galileo's house.
Galileo? Who's Galileo?
Did I stutter? We're going to his house.
Wasn't he locked away because the Church of Imperium told him not to study the sky?
No, I think in this world the opposite would have happened, where someone was like, "Hey, there's a god out there," and the Church of the Imperium's like, "No,
absolutely not, absolutely
not."
Is Imperium like a very aggressively either agnostic or atheist society?
It is. So like the founding of the philosophers and stuff, they were very kind of like asshole kind of.
Oh God, no!
Imperium.
Fuck off right now. Get that out of here.
Where it's not like illegal to practice any kind of spiritualism, but it's like very socially taboo.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are
Have fun with all the magic shit. Have fun with all the apparent gods and spirits that have chosen us as their kiddos.
As you guys go over to Galilio's place, following those directions, can you guys roll a
Do I see the dog?
Roll a what?
perception check for me?
Please, God.
Stromboli.
Before we go in there, since we're bringing Augustus, I do want to pull him aside for a second and tell him something, but I'll roll my check first. I did really bad.
You were distracted by Augustus.
I was distracted by Augustus.
Apparently, I was also distracted by Augustus. That's a 7.
Not me, bitch.
What check was it?
I'm aromantic and looking for a dog.
Perception or insight?
Perception.
Okay, that's what I thought. 9.
Real quick, for people who don't know, Marcus is aromantic asexual, so that's that little fun.
He pride.
Which means
Happy
I get
pride,
a good
everybody.
perception check.
14 for me.
You were, sorry. 14, guys. 7?
7.
Cleo?
21.
Ooh, Marcus?
Just a cool 21.
Sorry, I blanked out and didn't calculate. 18. Give me my dog.
Yeah.
Gib mir bitte
Marcus
ein Hund.
Marcus and Clio, as you guys are walking towards Lepidus's estate, you guys both have the distinct feeling that you are being watched.
By a dog.
Out of here with that.
By a dog?
And you take another look around. I won't make you roll again. As you guys are moving like past alleyways, in the shadows of these things, you see these like hunched down, low to the ground, animalistic, weird dog kind of.
Yes.
No.
And like you just barely see it, and then you look back and it's gone. And then like the next alleyway you go back, you see those dark eyes like glinting.
You know, Avalon, I sure do love the feeling where I don't feel like I'm being watched.
You know, I have
It's
to
just-
agree.
It's so nice.
Let me roll a little
It's
animal
refreshing,
handling. No, I'm just kidding. Marcus probably wouldn't roll animal handling. I just want the dog so bad. Okay, I take note.
I think Clio like looks to Marcus like, bitch, are you fucking getting this shit right now? Like, are you fucking?
I message back, unfortunately. I want to message back to you and just be like, it'd be too easy if those were some of ours, right?
Absolutely, it would be too easy. And also, I don't want them.
I want them. I don't know if that was
understand.
Marcus or Riley who said that. The lines
I
are
understand
blurring.
that about you, Marcus, and I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned, and I feel like you should know that.
Noted.
Okay.
Anything you guys do, or do you guys?
Oh, I just kind of nudge. Like, I let the group know. I'll individually. We can like tag team message everybody.
team
Like,
message the
weird
bitches,
dogs
yeah.
on the loose.
Also, to be clear, just because you guys have. Never mind. Actually, sorry. Never mind.
No, you said to be clear.
No, I'll actually be obfuscated.
Well, I'll say this. I was under the impression that it is one dog moving very quickly. So that, and honestly, that concerns me more, which it shouldn't, because more dogs feel like a bigger threat, but one dog moving quickly hurts my heart and feelings.
Would you rather fight 18 shadow dogs or
one dog
Avalon.
moving very quickly?
Avalon, what we're gonna do?
I had two things I wanted to do. The first one I mentioned before, which was pull Augustus aside, which I guess I'll do first,
Sure.
since that probably happened at the same time.
Uh-huh.
All right. Augustus, I'm not entirely sure what we are walking into. So stay aware and stay behind me. All right?
Okay. Oh fuck! Augustus just rolled a natural 20. You mean aware of
On what?
those weird dogs over there?
Dogs.
There are boys
Right.
this way.
Excellent job. Stay behind me.
Excellent job staying aware. Good boy.
Good boy.
And
I'll
as
treat him like a dog.
And the second,
go do the second thing.
the second thing I wanted to do was prepare an action.
Okay. As you guys make it to this like four-way intersection of streets, you guys are all kind of heightened your awareness, and slinking out from behind a building is a single, very large. Now that you guys are seeing it in like basically broad daylight, it is this sleek black panther-like figure. And it walks into the light. And as it's continuing, you see it moves 1 foot to the next one, 3, 4, and then it keeps going with 5, 6 legs.
Riley is freaking the fuck out. I was about to.
It's moving out into like the center of this intersection. And it circles around and fade to face you guys, like the length of its body is kind of locking, and you just hear this like low rumbling growl.
I don't think that's a dog.
Can I prepare an action?
Sure.
Just to check, because this isn't mine, right? This isn't one of mine.
Roll an insight check.
I desperately want it to be one of mine, but it probably is not.
Can I ask a quick question while Riley's calculating numbers?
Yeah.
15, but
Do
yes.
Marcus and Avalon recognize this dog from the Drunk Walk Home episode?
Oh, yeah, is this my dog?
Is it the same dog they saw?
This is the same thing that you guys saw. You're sure from the walk home. With a 15, you're pretty sure this isn't something of yours.
Okay,
It's
yet.
not like bright and colorful enough to be chaos magic.
I'm gonna cast Flame Blade,
What if it's not?
if that's okay.
Whoa!
I want
Just preparing.
the act. Go.
Can I message it?
Sure.
The dog?
Yeah, the
prepare
dog.
the
I
action
messaged
before
a
you
rat
want to
earlier.
prepare first.
Yeah, please, Maya. You've been saying you want to prepare an action. What action do you want to prepare?
I want to. If it moves to attack us, I want to firebolt it.
Okay.
I want to message it and just be like, guarding something.
You are messaged back a string of unintelligible consonants. They almost sound like words, but they are in that like common or Empyrean, but they are just definitely, they are all the same sounds, just scrambled up into a completely random order.
Oh, it's like those videos of like what English is like for non-English speakers.
Very similar, yeah.
Can
It
I
just like key smashes up?
Would I be able to keep my like 15 insight and just like, can I get tone off of that?
Sure, yeah.
Also, the dog can talk, so that's something that's knowledge.
The best tone that you can get is like stern.
Stern.
I want
That's
to
his name.
Disappointed.
I want to cock my head and just be like, may we pass?
As Gaius extends the hand with the flame blade, these two tentacles that you didn't even know were there slide off of its back and start whipping around in the air. There are a few bystanders around in like down these streets on this fort, and you hear people start to like gasp and shout. I want everyone to roll for initiative. We might not immediately start fighting, but I would just like to know what the initiative order is.
Okay. Oh, I forgot how bad my armor class was. It's right next to
This is actually the first time in 4 episodes we have rolled for initiative.
Hey.
That's because every day of my life as Marcus Prosperus is rolling initiative.
I'm not loving these numbers, babes.
All right, can I get 20 through 25?
No, you cannot.
15 through 20.
15.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
Cool, just me.
10 to 15.
13?
12.
13, 12.
Okay, not bad.
Uh, 5 to 10.
9.
I am quite literally this many.
Okay.
Did Augustus roll?
Did Augustus?
Marcus?
Augustus is just a guy when he's not a werewolf. Hey.
That's his problem.
Augustus,
That
though.
is his problem.
Yeah.
Better listen to me, that punk.
Well, actually,
I don't disagree with
I'm
you.
just going to shove Augustus at the end there because usually that's where NPCs go.
That's where NPCs go. Bad and naughty NPCs get placed at the bottom of the initiative order.
Yes. Okay. So guys, you have your flame blade out. Again, we are not strictly fighting right now, but tensions are high. Combat could break out at any moment.
Did I get a message back on the one where like where I say like may we pass?
Marcus,
Tendrils came out.
you have Riley. Maybe this is a better question for Riley. Do you have any languages open?
I do. I have, in fact, Wilhelm. I quite literally have 2 slots open.
Would you like to fill it with a language that you could communicate?
Yeah, I want to fill it with this dog's language. That's what I've wanted for fucking 16 episodes.
60.
16.
Yes. What? I have the language here.
Why would Marcus get it? Like, I know I'm saying yes, but I want to. Is he just like? Is it just because I'm hot?
You can
Right.
now. Yeah, I'll keep it here like this. We'll find more reasons for it later. You can add Sylvan to your languages.
Schmecks.
That is so hot. Hold on. That is so fucking cool.
Marcus just keeps
Really
getting hotter.
rad.
I just keep getting hotter. Can I say right now? And I don't know if you want me to say this now, or we can bleep it out. I think knowing that we are using high fantasy like languages, can I save my last slot for an infernal?
Sure, if you want to. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I have-
language slots might be the same as like the spell casting kind of thing. In which,
Cool.
if it comes up in the story, we can start like adding.
Great.
That's
Because
really
right now,
cool.
when you message the dog and you get this like random access memory code back, and then you message again, and since it like detects you're like trying to set up communication, that second message you can feel like, you don't know, never mind. You can feel like this psychic link bit, and that like code that was just given to you, all those syllables like almost rearrange in your head into this separate language.
Maybe you can read the thing now.
It responds with I smell blood on all of you.
It happens.
Yeah, who's on their period? All right, turn around. That's probably accurate. Is that a problem?
It like pads its feet forwards towards you guys.
I'm
How does
just gonna,
everyone?
like, I'm holding out like a hand just so like I'm ready to retract said hand, but for now the hand is attracted.
The flame blade is
Yeah.
out.
I tracked my hand.
Oh, it fell. Okay. It comes up to you, Marcus, and sniffs, and like moves kind of in a circle almost around.
I'm so happy.
It's fucking terrifying. What's wrong with you?
And it rolled. What's its perception? A dirty 20 on its perception check.
Dude, my dog is so smart.
Out of here with your dog.
What is it trying to perceive? Hold on. This might be bad.
No, it probably is, but
And it attacks.
No.
Start-
dang it! Will, I was so close to
you can
having
still
my.
keep talking to it during the battle.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so we are going to.
Can I?
yeah.
you had
mine
your
is
prepared
fireball,
action.
but-
I know. We are going to. Should we start at the top of the initiative, or start with the dog's turn in the initiative and go from there?
It's a surprise round.
Surprise round.
So let's
Yeah.
start at the top, right?
Are we?
So-
On the dog. The dog
I
has
guess-
it.
I'll throw myself in front of the train. I'm probably a little bit surprised because I thought this dog and I were vibing a little bit.
Yeah.
I prepared an action, so I'm not entirely surprised.
Yeah, I
but
feel like everybody else was
Oh yeah,
probably.
no,
yeah,
you'll get
surprise
to. Yeah, we can start at the top. We'll start at the top with Avalon. Your reaction first.
Oh, okay.
Roll your fireball. Roll the hit.
16.
Make that with disadvantage, actually.
Oh,
I think I know what this
Um,
is.
Oh, I know what this is, but I didn't know it could induce disadvantage.
That's
Oh!
kind of cool.
16.
16.
Do you still want the dog now?
16. Where is the Dharma class? Will hit, absolutely.
Firebolt is 1d10, right? Or 2d10 because we're 5th level.
2d10.
2d10.
Nice. That's not nothing.
Yeah, pull up my spells.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna use empowered spell, and I'm gonna re-roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Just one though. 17 points of
17
damage.
Once
For
again,
just a split second before you hit this thing, you get you think double vision for a second, in which it multiplies in front of you. See two at once, but that firebolt strikes true, and you knock it down. Gaius, you're up.
Yes, I am. All right, how far away from me is this thing?
It is 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Avalon just threw fire at it. Did it look like it was going to attack Marcus, or it did attack Marcus?
Absolutely.
was it gonna attack me?
We haven't gotten to its turn in initiative. It was going to attack you. It is it attempted to attack. You saw it it bared its fangs. Avalon saw that and immediately get that firebolt, knocking it out of its attack. But it is going to fight.
Okay.
Okay, shit. I have a thing I could potentially do, but it's not going to go well. So, I'm going to quicken my lightning lure.
Okay.
To bonus action pull that thing over.
Dope.
And I need to pull up lightning lure. Sorry.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Lightning lure 5e. I should have had this pulled up. Lightning lure. Is this a save? It is a save. I believe it is a. Come on, internet. You can do this. I believe in you. Strength saving throw.
Woo! That's an 18.
Okay, so it saves. All right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to wheel up to it, and use my action to swing with the flame blade because it's already out.
You can do it normally without disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's just spell attack, melee spell attack. Okay. Well,
What is it?
total of 9.
No, unfortunately, that doesn't hit. You wrap this lasso of lightning around it, but those tentacles get underneath and rip it apart. It's completely separate from whatever the head and legs are doing. And as you wheel up to it, try to swing, it definitely moves down, gets its belly to the ground and moves out of the way. We are on to Aemil.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to cast slow, and I'm going to use it's a 40-foot cube. I'm guessing it's right up in the middle of everybody. There's no way that I can put it on the corner.
You could, because Gaius isn't flanking. As long as Gaius isn't flanking, you could get that very corner of the cube with him in it.
Also,
Cool.
can you choose who is slow?
Oh. Wait. Yeah, 6 creatures of your choice. Never mind. That would have been a waste of a sorcery point. Yeah. So this little dude has got to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay, sounds good. It rolls a 6.
Hey, okay. So this is a bunch of stuff. I'm guessing it can't cast spells.
Slow is spicy.
But speed is halved. That's one thing. -2 penalty to armor class. -2 penalty to dex saves.
Oh shit.
Can't use reactions, so no opportunity attacks. And then when it gets to its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action. And if it has a multi-attack, it's not allowed to multi-attack. It can only make one melee or ranged attack.
Aemil, that's badass as hell.
It's not casting spells because it's a little dude. And it can make a save at the end of each of its turns to save.
Okay.
Let me just
another
take
wisdom
a
save.
moment to appreciate the spell slow.
Slow is such a good spell.
Yeah.
Critical
Oh,
roll,
service.
Mr. Caleb Widowgas. This one's for you.
So that is Emil's turn. And what does this look like for Aemil to cast slow? Because I don't know if we've seen
Ooh, yeah. Aemil is going to, you know how listen, this is a bunch of bullshit that's going to come out of my mouth right now. All right,
I'm so excited.
be ready. You know how sundials like cast a shadow and you know what time it is. Basically its shadow is going to, this makes absolutely no sense, but its shadow is gonna like kind of like be in the wrong spot for the time of day that it is.
Yes.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's sick
what
as
happens.
hell.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Cast it and you pull and warp this thing's shadow. It shifts like 45 degrees over, and it is suddenly displaced in time.
Displaced, you say?
It's
What
on
a
the brain
beast of
for
a
some reason.
spell.
I don't know why. Great.
How many sorcery points is that? Yeah, and I'm concentrating. It gets a save at the end of its turn.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right, Avalon, you're up.
Oh. I think I'll just try to hit it with a firebolt again. 14.
14 will hit, absolutely.
Yeah, because of the slow. Hell yeah.
Support casters.
13.
13 damage?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you launch this blast of fire, and it impacts again the shadow suddenly illuminated, but then closing back in on this creature. So that was 13. Woo, okay. Nice. It is this weird dog's turn. And it is going to what will it do?
Is it gonna let me pet it?
No.
It will move up and it's going to it doesn't have a bite attack, which is very odd. But it's gonna bite Marcus.
Can it reach? Speed is half.
I was like right in
It
front
was
of
right next to Marcus.
Right.
Dude, it like walked up to me and I was fully like, great, we're parlaying. We're like wonderful. And then
That's
tried to
going
bite
to
me.
be
Dog commit a war crime. That's false surrender.
it's gonna be a 13 against your
No.
armor class, Marcus.
I have a 15 because of mage armor.
Sweet. So it reaches out to you, and again, it's moving at it's like almost half speed, and it goes to bite in, but this spectral, almost like stonework, appears and blocks its teeth from digging into you.
That's cool.
Oh, like a statue.
Yeah, yeah, like a statue, Riley.
I was like, is somebody out there protecting me? Thank you.
No.
Jesus is around us at all times.
And
You turn around and there's 2 sets of footprints in the Coliseum.
Wait, I thought there's only supposed to be one. Listen.
Anyways.
What is he?
hear
Does he say?
in your brain this somehow this message spell is still like connecting you to, and you hear it. What is it? You just it's not even like talking to you really. It's just kind of emitting this out, and it's like the blood of my master, and it's trying to dig its fangs into you.
Oh.
Want to suck your
It's
blood.
Is what it says. This is Albacius's dog.
It's fully Albacius's dog.
I fully understand why it wants to kill us now. Now I understand.
No,
And I'm not even mad.
Because I don't think Albacius should get a cool fun.
I agree.
Well, he's dead.
Right.
We could be better to
He's-
this.
Yeah, and he's dead now.
He's
so.
super mega dead. So.
It's gonna roll to save against the slow again.
Wisdom save 15.
15.
Fuck.
All
right.
Well, that it came in handy even in that just one round.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As it speeds back up and its shadow shifts back, you guys see that thing that Avalon saw for just a second, that double vision reappear.
Uh-oh. I don't like it.
And it is it's almost like you know if you try to look at something and you close one eye and it's in one position and you
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a different position, it's like that at the same time. You can't get a focus on it. We are on Marcus. Clio, you're on deck.
We are on Marcus.
You have this telekinetic link put up.
Yeah, I do. I had something in mind to say to it, and then it said the blood of my master, which does change some things.
Is that the only person we've killed and or fought? Let me just catalog. It is talking about Albatius, right?
It's the only dude we've killed. I'm trying to think, like,
Do you
there were people
want,
who
should
got
we
hurt
like
in the
roll for it,
crossfire
or
at the
just do we have to
gala.
just kind of guess?
I mean, whatever, Marcus. Do you think Marcus would come to that conclusion?
I mean, the
I don't-
only other thing I
don't
could think
think-
about is like if it's Lepidus's dog, but
But
like
we
that-
haven't even met Lepidus,
Yeah.
so like
Yeah, unless. Yeah.
Maybe his name is
I-
Galileo Aster Lepidus.
Shut up. Don't do that to me again.
Want to I don't like to be like, I want to roll persuasion, so I'm not just gonna say like I'm gonna roll persuasion. I'm gonna tell you, but I want to like tell you what I'm thinking of doing, just in terms of like I want to persuade this thing to back off or like to reconsider. And I will let you know right now that if you do allow me to roll, I will be using a Tides of Chaos
Sure.
to make this check. I am just sorry. I'm trying to think of what to say to it that could.
You can absolutely do
Feasibly
that, but I
do
just need
that.
to know what you say.
This is gonna sound cheesy, but like, I think Marcus just like messages back like, as it I cannot as I get a little like statue like Marvel like statue like ching, and it like chomps. Can I like? I'm just thinking of like, you know, an anime where they like step back and it's like super fun, like somebody, and they like go past them and then they say something on. I know it's not that full thing, but I just like to step back slightly and just say like, are you not your own master?
All right, make a persuasion check.
I'll tell you what, that would have worked on me.
God, please.
Chaos for advantage.
God, Tides of Chaos, I really need you in this moment. This is how Mama gets a dog. I'm okay. Well, jot that down that one of those was a 1. That is a 17.
A 17.
Yes.
that's pretty good.
Okay. Good to know. I'll let you know. I don't think it responds right now.
Okay.
But it is thrown for a second. It like as you move past it, and it like lands 4 feet on the ground on the back. It like turns its head back towards you, and the tentacles like are all.
I stare straight at it.
Okay. Clio.
Welcome back to Marcus. Relating to dogs, probably a little too much throughout the series.
Clear.
What's up?
I was gonna Sacred Flame it, but I feel like if Clio gets the sense that Marcus is like in negotiations with, if Marcus is mediating with this dog, if I can sort of see that there's like a vibe, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead instead, because that feels less like obviously aggressive, like on I'm attacking you with as much violence as I possibly can.
You could hold your action.
No, I do.
All
I
right.
do still want to hurt it though. I still
That's
want
fair.
it to know. I don't want it to like. I don't want it to think I've premeditated this as much as I definitely have. Will, please make a Wisdom saving throw for me, darling.
Got it. That's a dirty 20.
I wish it wasn't.
My dog is so
There's
wise.
nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna. Well, sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, and I don't have Quicken Spell. I was gonna try and. Yeah, I'm just gonna take like kind of step back and kind of like and call. I'm not gonna shout because my family is around, but call out to the people who are like, everybody, clear the scene, like get out, get moving, go.
Okay, sounds good. We move on to the NPC round. You do hear those like kind of. There's not a lot of people around. Like this is not like the market street, right? But you do hear those shouts. Clio yell at them, and the people down on this street, like behind you, do start like running away. This is now it's not a common occurrence, but people have heard of stuff like this happening and are like, we shouldn't be here. This is not our fight.
It's the fucking public school earthquake education in California.
Exactly, yeah.
That one's just to sit down and stay. That
Um,
one's just to sit down in the asphalt.
One
Yeah,
That's
guy-
the
Yeah, but it's
opposite of what we
prepping. It's
want.
prepping for.
Just-
yeah, they all.
Augustus uses his movement to get behind Avalon.
Aww.
So
Quite
cute.
literally.
And he's going to use his action to give Avalon the help action.
Aw.
So
Nice.
you do with advantage on
You
it.
guys should kiss.
Augustus says, what snappy quip does Augustus pull out?
Is this the first time he's seen me use magic?
Is it?
No.
Because last time he was a dog.
I
You're
wasn't
super
involved
dog
with that.
dust.
Yeah,
You
the
used
dog
magic
didn't
in the
even see.
library.
No,
yeah.
I
But the
didn't.
gala.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, Maya didn't really contribute.
I didn't
Avalon
contribute
didn't
at all.
super-
She cast message, but I feel like you don't see that.
Gala times.
When he was
Right.
passed out, I misty stepped him out, but I think he was unconscious.
He was
for
passed
that.
out. You're right.
Full for flustered.
Glad to be awake for this one. Doing great.
God, I love him.
my
You
God.
made the perfect boy.
We are up to Gaius.
Only rogue
Again?
man who
Yep.
Holy
Get her
fun
ass,
day
Gaius.
this is going to work, but not today. I'm gonna do something funky.
Funky.
In my equipment, I have a bronze discus.
Throw the frisbee for the dog.
Fuck this bitch up. Do it.
I'm gonna lower the sword. I'm gonna drop it. I can pull it back up with a bonus action if I want, but I'm going to grab the discus and see that Marcus is at least trying to communicate with this thing. I'm just gonna tap it on the ground a couple times and just
Make an animal handling check.
it's gonna go poorly
Yes.
because as we
Or
know,
it's not. It's gonna go so good.
It's gonna go so good.
well.
Y'all ever try to
It's
play
gonna go perfect.
fetch with a displacer beast?
Yes.
You are shitting me.
This is the best game ever. This is the coolest thing.
It's
ever.
dog time, baby.
Is it a natural 20? Are you
Let's-
making fun
no,
of us
let's
right
see
now?
it. Let's
Is
see
it
it,
like
bitch.
actually a 7?
No way.
I'm
Are they
taking a
frozen?
picture and I'm gonna send it to the
Oh,
group chat.
okay.
Please.
I'm so excited.
If
I'm
you
so
faked
excited.
being excited and it's actually like a 12, I'm gonna come to where you are.
Oh,
drop
no,
your
my
location.
friend. No, that was indeed a grand total of 19.
Because you have a -1.
I have a -1.
It's a nat 20. That's what
Nat
matters.
20.
It's a nat
I'm
20.
gonna put that in general chat.
Wonderful. My heart
chat?
is racing.
That's so
Um,
exciting.
you
Grand
can
total of
read
19.
that even.
That's
Oh,
the best
goodness.
feeling.
You tap this discus on the ground, get that.
You have the flash on?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
We'll post this on Twitter and
We won't.
fix
It's
it in
it's
post.
completely
I can-
unseeable.
I'll
No,
post
no.
it on Twitter. I will do that.
Amazing.
There's no 20 on that.
Spectacular.
This stare down that was happening between Marcus and the dog. Immediately, the first thing that swivel are like the tentacles move back, and then the rest of its body kind of switches.
That's really
around.
cute.
Um,
That's really cute.
Do you see? I
you
want
have
it to
its
talk.
full attention here. You know,
Do its eyes dilate?
yes.
Oh my god.
It has these like very the majority of it's black, but these like green rims on like the very outside.
I
You're up. Or sorry, was that the end of your turn, guys? Is that everything?
was that my action to animal
suppose-
handling?
Suppose not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold out and be like, all right, I'm Gaius Maximus.
Yeah, of course you are.
You want to play a game? Play some fetch?
Are we in Saw?
The tentacles are like kind of go like moving in like this like what's the word when it's the same on this side and this side? symmetrical pattern. Yeah. So it's not exactly like a dog waving its tail, but it's like they're like moving. Kind of.
I love the duality of like Marcus being like, you are your own person and I'm treating you with autonomy and respect, and guys being like, I wanna play.
You want to me?
And somehow they are both working.
Can I throw it on my turn as well?
You can throw it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Are there
Gonna break a window?
which of the
we're having fun today, just throw the discus.
Which of the roads has the least amount of people on it?
The one to your roll D4. Roll a D4. It doesn't even matter. Just the one to your left.
Okay.
And you hit someone, and it's your father,
and they die.
Quintus?
Yes. Another
solved.
problem taken care of.
It's the Captain America shield. It just hits Quintus.
2 birds, 1 discus.
Scoops up a ring and delivers it to Felix.
You do an athletics check for me, actually.
I want
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day. And now that I've got you right where I want you, total of 12.
This is hilarious.
That could be a lot worse, bud.
Yeah.
You throw that discus, and it goes sailing down the street. It is completely on the straight and narrow. Aemil, your turn.
He's not going to chase after you?
We'll get
It's not his turn.
I watched this happen. Marcus, are you trying to talk to it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to cast comprehend languages.
I knew it.
Is that for spoken languages?
I think so. I think I think the languages, I just comprehend them. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's a first level spell.
Hey,
Languages, babe.
how's it going?
I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language, and I also understand any written language that I see, but I have to be touching it. That's not relevant for this.
For the written language, you don't have to be touching.
Yeah, I don't have to be touching this little
Spoken
Touching
word.
my forehead. I'm like,
Yeah, there you go. You got the you have comprehend languages up. I will say you don't have this like telepathic link with it right now. But if within the spell's time, you might be able to form.
That's for 10 minutes. No, that's for an hour.
Dope.
I'm good.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's my whole. I'm gonna. I don't know. Is there anyone else around? All the civilians have kind of skedaddled at this
general
point.
area. There's people like down the street, like 60, 100 feet away. But
I'm gonna. How heavy would you say your discus is? Is it less than 5 pounds?
discuses are generally pretty light.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna waste 2 sorcery points on. I can't wait. Is Mage Hand concentration?
I
don't think it is.
Any cantrips are concentration.
Yeah,
It's not. I'm gonna waste 2 sorcery points on a quicken spell to do a Mage Hand, so I can.
Yeah.
If it tries to run off with the discus, or if it looks like it's gonna run that way, pick it up and not stop. I'm gonna have that not happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So do you have? Did you like cast the Mage Hand onto the discus in the air, or do you just have?
No, I'll just have it wherever it's gonna land. I'll have it nearby.
I'll have you know, I can throw a discus further than 30 feet.
Well, try. You only rolled a 12, so.
Avalon,
Shit.
what do you do?
Well, see, I was gonna do something with Mage Hand too, but I think instead.
You can have 2 mage hands.
Make the mage hands
We
high
could-
five.
Hold hands.
Stop.
What's the difference between holding your action and preparing an action?
Hold, you kind of like push it down the river so that you go with like a full turn later. Holding your action, preparing an action is you have a specific thing with a specific trigger, and if that trigger happens, you do your thing as a reaction.
Okay.
I didn't know they were different.
I guess I'll just hold my action.
Okay, Till when?
I'd be like,
Who do you want to go after?
oh, I'll go after Marcus. Wait, does he go after me?
Yes.
Oh,
First, there's the
I'll go
the
after-
weird dog, though.
yeah. Well,
So it goes Avalon, Dog, Marcus, Clio, Augustus, and then back to the top with Gaius and Aemil. So whoever you want to go after.
I'll go after Gaius.
Okay. So you push your turn down. The let's call it what it is. A displacer beast. The tentacles are whipped around. It's totally focused. You throw that discus. It's still flying in the air. The displacer beast. God, no, I won't roll then because it doesn't want to. The displacer beast bounds down. It actually, this might be kind of rude, but it's an animal. Like, because Gaius, you're like right in front of where it is, and it like jumps on and like gets kind of part of your wheelchair and like bounds off of it.
Whoa!
It goes down the street. The discus is almost hitting the ground, and it's a pretty far distance away. The displacer beast teleports forward.
What? I forgot they could do that.
I love my dog.
It is still slightly behind the discus, but that one tentacle reaches out and catches the discus before it hits the ground. And it turns back around towards the group. It
This is the best fight we've ever had.
it connects with Marcus again, and it says, what happened to my master?
Your master tried to kill one of our friends and also had a lot of plans to kill and hurt other people. We killed him.
It starts like pawing its way back towards you with like the rest of its movement. It can't reach all the way back. Was it an honorable fight?
I think, at least on our side, yes. And I'm not lying. Like, we weren't the ones who took a hostage.
That's
And,
so
like,
true.
That's actually really fair. Yeah.
And tried to run also, I feel like, is part of it.
Yeah, like I think that like it was as honorable as a fight like that could have been.
Make a persuasion check.
It was also only a 3v1.
Is that with advantage?
With advantage because it likes Gaius.
Because it likes Gaius. Riley's like, my dog. And the dog is like, Gaius's dog.
Cat. It is a cat.
Our wish, our dog.
Our dog.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I will
Our
also
dog.
take a picture.
How would you actually eat your heart out?
This.
No.
Dog.
No.
There's an entire table of Allie Beardsleys, and you have to live with that.
Your first big bad, we killed him. Your second big bad, our dog now.
Our dog now.
Your third big bad, watch out. Could
We'll
be our
find out.
boyfriend.
That's what I was about to say.
Paws back towards the group and like tosses with its tentacle,
Nice Foley work.
discus back into Gaius's lap, which
Ooh,
It's so good. Can we get this bitch on an ultimate frisbee team?
I love him.
if we
Um,
train him to throw that could actually hurt someone.
God, you really
Coliseum
want that
vibes?
persuasion.
Yeah, can I borrow your dog for the Coliseum?
So bad. I've wanted this weird dog for so long.
This is an insane show. This is insane.
This is bonkers.
This is bonkers.
This is absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers.
It comes up to you, Marcus, and like right next in between you and Gaius. And it just lets out, you see its maw opens again, and it has all of those sharp saber-like teeth. And it lets out a roar, like an absolute panther tiger roar. And then you feel it rumble in your chest, in your heart. And it turns its eyes up towards you. And it says, I have no master now.
Good.
I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to think. Give me 1 second.
I love you. You're so cute.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
I was this close to just swinging the sword again.
Several of us at the table were prepared to kill this animal. Now I feel bad.
I don't.
Yeah, let's talk about how Marcus was the one who wasn't the first to kill this
We
thing.
waited until it attacked.
It reaches down its tentacles, and you see like on the pads of these things, they are fur like the rest of them, but the pads on the bottom have these kind of like leathery, but like very hard, like spikes, kind of.
Toby spikes.
Toby.
Spikes.
Claws.
It has soccer cleats on.
And yeah,
I'm obsessed with this.
two of them like fall off. One right in front of you, Marcus. The other in front of Gaius. And it says, I don't know if I'm prepared to follow you right now, but if you would like my assistance, use that, and I will be summoned to you.
Sick. That's so cool.
You have my thanks and a rare case of my condolences.
Thank you. Also, Marcus, roll an insight check.
Okay.
Or I guess everyone can roll this insight check.
Sure.
We can't all understand it, can we?
Yeah, this is a different thing. Yeah, it's only speaking to Marcus.
6.
Marcus isn't saying anything, right? We aren't hearing Marcus like blah, 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 right now in some language we don't understand.
No.
Okay.
Message kind of
messaging.
uses like a whisper thing, but we kind of ignore it sometimes.
Yeah. I have a 19 because I do have a +2 on insight. I think earlier I gave myself a +3 accidentally somewhere, but
Okay.
14.
A 19's enough. Marcus, you realize that you kind of put together like a small little mystery that that has been happening for a little while. In that, at the gala, there was all those animals, remember? And one spot was missing among the big cats. And your mind connects those dots, and that this is that panther that was supposed to be there.
Did that shit on purpose. I hate that.
It was
man.
gone before you were there, so it's not one of your kids. But I think you connect that like this thing has been as in existence for as long as you guys have been sorcerers. Like this is
So
if not longer, if it was gone before we got to the gala.
Yeah, I guess we have no way of knowing that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a joke, but was there also another big cat display that only had 2 legs and a giant squid that was missing a couple tentacles?
Yeah.
Octopus and big cat. If you average the number
Where
of
did we
legs,
get a giant squid?
Yeah,
We are a
if you do
landlocked
average
country.
the
Where
legs.
did we get a giant squid?
Oh, that's true. We got it.
Import.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to start padding away, like its tentacles lower and back, like totally flush against its fur, and it starts.
Wait, do you have a name, Marcus? Does it understand what we're saying? Ask.
Yes. My associates would like
Name
to
and
know if
pronouns.
you have a name. Do you have also your pronouns?
It connects with Aemil as well. They don't have telepathy, but I'm just going with it.
Hell yeah, you're in
I don't
charge.
want you to waste your comprehend languages spell. It connects with Aemil, and I'm speaking to both Marcus and Aemil. My previous master never gave me a name.
Oh, that's so sad.
It called me a displacer beast.
Do you want like a name?
If you would like to refer to me somehow.
Okay, this is gonna take 20 minutes.
This truly is gonna take. Listen,
if you guys want to think about the name,
yeah.
Displacer beast. This thing is actually.
BB. Oh, that's cute.
DB is cute.
What is it?
DB.
DB.
Just
DB,
DB.
like-
DB.
Like
That's
displacer
Like
beast.
displacer beast, but DB.
Why is that actually
also
so
worth
cute?
mentioning? You guys said like this thing isn't a dog, and I went like, this is actually a gestalt kind of monster. It is both a displacer beast and a blink dog. I'll make a stat sheet for you guys later. All the best parts of a blink dog and all the best parts of a displacer beast got crammed together into this.
Man's best.
I was wondering why
friend.
it could teleport. I was
I
like,
absolutely. I thought displacer beast could just do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I also
Shit about
thought
D&D.
displacer could just do that.
William, you're so good at this. I'm having so much fun.
Thank you.
DB. I'm gonna write the
DB.
spelling.
Is
in
it
the
is it
chat.
is it DEEBEE?
No,
gotcha.
it's the way that Riley spelled it.
I like that better.
DEBIE. That is adorable. Which is also the way that I feel like Clayton said it. There's like a certain amount of affection in that spelling that I think
Yeah,
is translated.
I mean, I was thinking double E, but that works too.
All right.
It's like Herbie.
Um,
I don't know.
I might just spell it
Kind of-
DB.
It nods its head down.
I'll nod.
Very well.
Just for me, Sydney.
Are we all
Is-
nodding?
They them displacer beast. He him displacer beast.
I all pronouns.
All of them. All of them.
Great.
I don't have any comprehension
Cool, okay.
of the
Your
social.
pronouns
Yeah,
are
no.
henceforth
The
DB.
gender concept of displacer.
Uh-huh.
Good
Great.
boy.
I'm not trying to make this displacer beast fit into the gender binary or anything, but
Just so that we know.
We don't want to disrespect this displacer beast.
Mhm.
And then it just it paws off. It pads off.
Yeah, it pads off back into the shadows and then
Ooh.
teleports again.
Why did it give me a claw?
Yeah, Gaius has no idea. One of these claws just fell onto it.
Mr. Prosperus, what?
It appears that you and I have been gifted a sort of summoning thing. Yeah, if you use that, it will come to our aid, it seems.
Use it how? Do I eat it?
Don't eat it.
I don't think we got instructions. I assume it's a stabby deal.
Like you stab
The
yourself.
blood. Thank you.
Yeah, like Sarah said, the blood.
Could you spell that for me?
Yes.
A lot of H's.
I won't, but I
Also,
can.
a 3 in there. So that was Albatius's dog.
Was.
It's no one's dog now.
Cheers.
But it asked about what happened to its master, and I was honest with it. And now I look at my watch, which is a mini sundial on my wrist.
You have to be like, wait a minute, and then turn so you're like
Yeah,
kind
I
of facing away.
Perfectly flat.
I don't, but basically, like, what time is it, if I may ask? Like, how much? I mean, that probably didn't.
2:15.
And I metaphorically look at my wrist and I go, and I mean, it would appear that may have granted us access to this meeting with Lepidus.
Is it weird that Albatius's dog was guarding Lepidus? I mean, not weird. It makes sense, but I hate it. I hate
I
it.
assume
I
this
definitely
Lepidus
don't like
spirit.
it.
Well, it's not
I mean, that-
Albatius's dog anymore.
I mean, that just tells me that Lepidus is someone who needs protecting.
Let's hope.
Because Albatius didn't have a bodyguard.
He needed one.
You guys continue down the streets following the directions you were given with no further hassles. Not that dog was a hassle.
Never.
It was a delight. Are you kidding?
I'm a hassle for your
Um,
fucking combats.
You guys make it to the end of those directions, and you find a house much like all the other ones that we've seen. There was kind of only one way to build a house these in those days. This one's a little bit different, though, that it's kind of like it's surrounded by much taller walls than the rest of these suburban houses. It has gates that are currently open, and it's very, very small. One other thing of note, I won't make a perception check, is that it has 4 chimneys, which is just odd, especially for a house of this size. Like I said, it's fairly small, not as big as the Valerius is for sure. Probably just as big as Cecilia's that we saw. But it has 4 chimneys, which is it's just weird. None of them are going right now.
Okay, I was about to ask.
Yeah, that's better. That makes me feel slightly better.
What do you guys do? You're like out of view. Also, you're actually approaching from the side, so like not from in front of the gates. You guys are out of view, out of earshot of maybe of whoever would be there. What do you guys want to do? What's your approach?
Do we just knock?
Yes. That seems like the most civilized approach.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
mean, I could fly up to the roof. Drop a dog down the chimney.
What we only had one dog and it's gone, and also that seems a little bit.
Apparently, we could summon him.
I feel like we should have
We're
just
not
asked,
summoning the
asked
dog
him
to
to come
dump
with
down
us
the
if that was
chimney.
the case.
Also,
a good
that's
point.
rude.
Yeah,
We're
no,
not
that's
gonna
fair.
drop a dog down a chimney.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think-
That was
I
a bad
appreciate your
idea.
input, though, Gaius.
No, I mean yes. Thank you
I
for your suggestion of dropping a dog down a chimney.
I
Yeah,
Well,
that
give
sounded
Bryce
like
a
that.
little thumbs up, 'cause he's
That
learning.
sounded like it hurt you, Mr.
All right.
Prosperus.
Well, I think we should probably go about this the most civilized way and try not to incite a fight. Perhaps we don't need to have one.
And he's expecting. This is Augustus pipes up. He's expecting.
What's up, Augustus?
How's it going?
Yeah, still here. Great. Lots of dangerous creatures. He's
Not
expecting.
when we're around.
I was gonna say Marcus isn't that bad.
Hey,
He's expecting Albatius,
hate this family.
yes, yeah, he's expecting.
He's expecting someone,
Oh.
yeah.
but he's just gonna get us instead.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Yeah. No. Sounds good. I don't have a better idea. I just want to make sure.
I have a feeling that this person already knows that we're on our way.
We're coming.
If
Will?
DB was aware.
How long has it been since the Displacer Beast fight?
It's only been let's say you're getting here like 10 minutes ahead of schedule. So it's been half an hour.
Okay, so I don't have Flame Blade anymore. Got it. I
Gotcha.
was just checking duration.
How long does it last? It's like a minute, right? Or 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
More than 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just knock.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst that can happen is he attacks us, and then we just do another fight.
Oh, you
Okay.
shit! You're knocking. I just thought Avalon, my pantomime, and we're going.
Avalon goes like knock on the gate, and you see it kind of swings open without resistance. And as all of you kind of turn the corner into this courtyard, you see a young man in his like late 20s. He has kind of this like it's dark but like sallow skin, and his hair is very long, unkempt, and he's sitting on a chair in the sun, and he has this big jug of water next to him, and he goes, sorcerers, care for some sun tea?
Sun tea?
I'm gonna start calling water sun tea from now on.
Is that just water that is out in the sun?
Yes, it increases the flavor, some people find. I never really thought that way, but Albasia seemed to enjoy it, and I was preparing some this morning, and then I got the news, and I thought, well, there's enough for the 6 of you, or 5 of you.
Yes.
Who
How
told you?
did you get the news, by the way?
Oh,
Lovely to meet you.
nice to meet you as well. I've heard so much.
That
Quintus,
gives me the creeps.
Quintus Imbrux came and told me earlier.
bitch?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he would.
Of course
He would do
knows.
that.
I'm assuming you're Lepidus.
Gallio Lepidus, yes.
Gallio Lepidus.
A philosopher of the natural world.
Hi, Mr. Gallio. I'm Gaius Maximus.
Now I know much about you, Gaius. I actually, we've met before in a sense. I've been watching your work earlier today.
Oh, that was you.
Oh, you were the person I was talking to.
Yes. So you've already introduced yourself to me, but now I am introducing myself to you.
Sarah looks like you want to
Yeah.
say something so bad.
What I want to say so bad is I fucking knew it though, didn't I? I
Yeah.
fucking told you all after that episode that it was the Lepidus dude who's watching us. I'd like to make an insight check on this man. I'm checking for just general threatening vibes. I just want to know if he
I'm feeling the
Yeah,
threatening.
I'd like
vibes.
to also make an insight.
I
check.
want to know if he's just like fucking whatever. Like I want to know if he's just like a weird dude or if he like is acting this way because he's very confident and is a threat to us. 21.
I got a
I
19.
rolled a 12 and I was like, 21.
21 also.
21.
19.
Wait, yeah, that's math.
So you guys all clocked this guy. Gallio Lepidus. Avalon, you actually recognize him from a couple of the galas that you've attended throughout your life. In fact, he may have actually been at the last one. He hits you as a strange dude. He is not a senator. He's not a member of the Senex. And this, but back to like the inside, I guess I was giving you more information. He does seem oddly confident. He is a weird guy, but he is being very casual right now. 21. He is not trying to threaten you right now. He's not trying to be like just like the coolest, suavest. He is just kind of. He's not trying to threaten you, but he's also not threatened by you.
Is he like trying to be like, come in and hang out for this specific amount of time until these people get here where they can kill you? You know, that kind of vibe.
That he's
This isn't
stalling,
my first sun
Yeah.
tea party.
that he's stalling time.
He's not
You don't get
stalling.
that impression right now, but he does actually say, would you like to come in? I can get you, I don't know, anything you like. Are you hungry? Have you eaten enough today?
What do you do?
I am a
Yeah, Marcus.
philosopher of the natural world, Mr. Prosperus.
No, you said that
told
already.
us the
Yeah.
title, but
I-
we've been hearing a lot about blood, and you worked for Albatius.
Also, you
Do you have our blood?
made
Just tell the
a,
truth.
a pink orb appear and
Yes.
looked
Yeah.
through it. What? How?
which is not the natural science.
That doesn't
So
happen.
maybe you should.
No, no.
We have
no,
a lot of
it
questions.
is now. Come inside. We'll see. He gets up from the chair and starts. He goes for the door. He opens the door and walks inside.
Oh, we have to.
We gotta.
I'm gonna
follow
walk
him.
inside.
Let's go inside.
Avalon said, "Try me, bitch."
Where's my D20?
Last person who walked into a place with me died, so
Hey, that's true.
I mean, to be
I'm
fair,
not in this
you
lab with you.
also-
You're in this lab with me.
You also went unconscious the
It
last
was
time you
called.
walked into.
I'm
a
stronger
fine.
now.
Avalon, you walk into that place.
What are you rolling for? Hey, what's this
Make
for?
a dexterity saving throw.
What's a 22 against your armor class?
Fucking bitch and a half.
Me?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it hits.
Yes.
This sucks,
You
dude.
For
take-
fuck's sake.
10 damage.
Oh.
As you cross the
Why are
barrier
you-
and your foot goes across a thin piece of thread, and inside a crossbow goes off, and a bolt hits you directly.
What?
And he turns around and goes, "Oh, sorry about that one. I walked over it without even thinking."
Of course.
Insight check on that. Can I keep my 21? What the fuck?
I rolled a nat 20. What's this man's social security number?
This man's deal.
Clio, he completely forgot. That. Totally did not realize that it was there. Avalon, can you roll a D100 for me?
Is she surging?
Surging.
Is everybody getting a surge?
What is happening? What is who
That
is
That
this
is my
man?
dog.
I'm gonna kill this man
Yeah.
so hard.
28?
28.
That's
Bestie.
It's on the low side of things. I don't know what that means.
I really liked Avalon. I thought she was a really good character.
The dog.
Listen. Avalon's simply not going to die.
It's fine. I have Spare the Dying.
I wonder if the crossbow has like something like on it. Like just
My
tipped
dog is
or
barking.
something.
You scroll?
Maybe
Did you
maybe
hear?
the crossbow makes us
TV.
surge. He's got a
Right.
poison that makes us surge.
If
my
God.
there's
Better not.
something
You
that
better
makes
not.
other people do the thing that is my thing, I am going to be so angry.
Yeah, I can't surge. Actually, I'm not a what's it called, sorcerer. I'm not a Marcus.
I'm not a
sorcerer.
Marcus.
Oh
I-
man, all of the subclasses should get named after us in the
They
future.
should.
The Prosperus sorcerer.
I really want to be really cool and yank it out, but I feel like that would just
That's
be
you shouldn't
You
remove,
actually shouldn't
Hey,
do
here's
that.
No, I know,
here's your
because
medical
that'll
advice
happen,
to
but
those who are watching. Don't remove a stabbed
From
object.
real life,
It'll-
medical
I just
and
want to
Don't do that.
Do more
it just
damage.
looks so cool. I'm not gonna do it because I know it's bad.
legal reasons we are.
I
not.
can cure wounds you, and you can pull it out as I cure wounds you, unless something very, very awful happens to you at this exact moment.
What if you just like
William?
Maya, check your phone.
Avalon gets
William?
a phone?
Is this something we're cutting, or this?
No, I
No.
think we are leaving this in.
All right. So if you just want to, yeah.
Hey, what? Hey, What?
A crossbow bolt goes in, it hits you and pierces through some of your robes. He says, "I'm sorry. Let me get a towel somewhere."
What was that?
what the hell?
Who are you and what
Oh,
are you
it's
doing?
she sent it off. There should be no more traps at the door. You guys are free to come in. Come on.
No.
Miss Valerius, very rude of you. I don't think you were raised with that kind of behavior.
Very rude of you to not warn us about a crossbow
I
that you
forgot
set up
about
in
it.
your door.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How are we supposed to know that there's not anything else here?
What do you want me to do? You want to walk in here with the 10-foot pole, checking every single tile?
I don't really appreciate
don't
the
need a
condescending
10-foot pole.
tone as someone who was just stabbed in your household.
It was an unintentional stabbing.
Great. I'm pretty sure now you remember the fact that you have trapped your house. Want to just run around real quick and just
got-
disarm all of those? Maybe
I disarmed the rest of them before you came.
you did. Are you sure? Do you remember?
Double check.
All right. He walks around to probably about 7 different locations in his house,
Good.
pulling out like little tripwires. The rest of them are actually disabled. And he he goes and opens one of the door, and like the pool starts to drain a little bit, and he closes it again. No, wait, sorry, no, forget that what I just said. Scratch
There's a
that.
closet pool?
A closet pool?
No, the pool, like the rainwater
Indoor
pool
pool.
in the middle. Scratch that. But yeah, he goes around and checks. He goes, "That's all of them."
I'm gonna turn to Avalon and I'm gonna say, "Are you okay?"
No, something is very wrong.
Fix.
Okay. Do you want me to? Can I help?
Lepidus, fix this.
That's up. He walks over. He walks over to Avalon and he grabs the thing and pulls it out of her chest. And
Don't do that.
Again with the not doing that.
I got a 19 insight. What's Avalon's deal right now?
Avalon seems paranoid.
She's fine.
More so. And he
That's normal.
like flicks
Is
a
it-
little,
Is
and he says, yes, that one had experimental sort of poison on it.
You
She'll be
drugged
fine.
her.
You're insane. You're an insane
Drugged.
person.
Excuse me,
That's
I am a seeker of the truth of this world. If that makes me insane, then far be it from me to
Can-
deny it.
Mr. Lepidus, can you fix our dear friend?
She'll be,
I can
And
fix
we will
her.
come inside.
she'll be fine in 10 minutes.
A lot can happen in 10 minutes. I'm gonna just turn to Avalon and say, Avalon, do you want me to help you with your injury?
I
And maybe the poisoning also?
how
Avalon, I've done healing magic on you before. Right? I'm pretty sure.
all right.
Do you want to give me your hand and I'll just like I'm not like fully extending my hand. I don't want to come into like her range, but I will just like hold my hand out to her. Do you want to I'll just I'm just gonna distance spell it at this point. I'll burn the meta magic. I'm just gonna distance spell lesser restoration. This girl,
Nice.
relax.
Lesser restoration, will that cure poison?
I think it does.
Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yep, there you go.
Nice.
This kind of
Wow.
sense of calm exudes from Clio and passes through you, Avalon. That paranoia that had bubbled up within you as soon as you got hit, everything around you being a danger kind of subsides. You're still left with the 10 damage, but no more paranoia.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's get inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's forget about that for a minute.
So, welcome to Mikasa.
Spain
Tell
exists in
Nari.
this? Wait a second.
Not fantasy
Who
Roman
is he?
Spain.
Why is he
Sylvan
like
in
this?
Spanish.
The vibes
One of my
here are
languages is
rancid.
celestial. What was that?
Yes, as I said, philosopher of the natural world, a scientist, if you will. I've been doing research on Imperium and the surrounding area for years. And it's been fun. It's been nice doing what I've been doing. But in the past 4 days, things have gotten very interesting. And he jumps down into his pool. You don't hear a splash. You actually hear him hit the ground.
Ow.
You guys lean over. He's like standing.
He doesn't fall. He like jumped in there on
He
purpose.
like jumped down. And as you guys like approach to kind of see what happens, you see a whole bunch of different like scientific equipment. It's not obviously like to our level, but there's tables like scattered in papers. There is like some sort of like pedestal with this like black shard on it, like rotating around very slowly. There is like a smaller like circular disc, like the silver kind of pool within the pool. There's bookshelves everywhere. It seems to be his kind of little laboratory inside this drained pool. And he says, in the past 4 days, by studying you and your exploits, I have become the foremost, expert
Become the moistest man in Imperium.
Making a typo in the group chat.
I'm nauseous.
on Sorcerous. And he reaches like in his toga and like flips out like these like golden threads, like very thin ropes.
Not the Hunger Games.
I'm gonna get strangled. I just know it.
5 of them, and each one swings down with a small vial of blood. It means the red liquid. You know it's blood. And he says, I, in fact, might be your biggest fan.
Fucked up right now. I really am. Where did you get that? Is that? Yeah, it is. Where did you get it?
Coliseum. That seems to be when you're at your most vulnerable. Actually, I think maybe that might be all of Miss Valerius's blood that I have.
I didn't get hurt. Wait, I did get hurt at the Coliseum.
You collected more?
I took 5 damage.
You collected more after you already had samples?
Well, I mean, I've been using it, so I need to refresh.
Oh, you've been using it.
Okay.
Pray tell, what time?
Please tell us what you've been using it for.
Marcus's blood there at the gala, all over the fountain. A bit of a mess you left there.
Hey, don't.
But something in the streets outside last night, just last night, had me up very late getting that. But yes, I have been collecting samples. Your blood, very potent for its arcane energy. It's what I've been using to figure out everything that's happening here. My latest discoveries of the natural world. It has shifted quite precariously in the past 4 days. And you see that he like reaches over to this like shining, like a white silver string and just like plucks at it for a second. The string, it vibrates, but it's held like in the air. It dissipates on either end. You can't see where it's like coming from, how it's hanging there in the air.
What is that? What is that? Why does it do that?
This is my string.
It's I would ask you all to be very, very careful about this. It is my isolated aspect of the weave, or what's going on. It looks like a string. It's really more of a sound wave. That's a better way of describing it. But yes, I've been doing research for the past 4 days, nearly sleepless nights.
Why were you working for Albatius?
Well, it's just you all, I believe, figured out, and unless he's really good at hiding it when he's being killed.
He's not. He's not.
Yeah, well, there we go. Albatius had powers as well. And he wasn't... he was very generous in using them to help me with my research. I appreciate it to this day. Rest his soul, as it were.
No.
That was me. Aemil wouldn't do that, but no.
So
What?
You're just... You're not loyal to Albatius. He was just providing a means to your ends.
I mean, I wouldn't want to cross him. He was powerful enough to do me in pretty quickly. But no. I am a bit of a free agent, perhaps. I just want to continue my work is all.
How did you do what you did to watch Gaius earlier? How did you do that? Do you have powers? How are you doing that?
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Not powers in the same way that you have powers. From what I have seen, from what I have heard, you all have powers in a way that is very innate to you. I have to work hard at it. But I appreciate the work. It's part of the fun. And so it takes a bit more effort. But with your blood, especially using magic on you, very easy to do that. Yes, I believe I've amassed quite a little bit of tricks of my own.
What was the thing that you made Albacius? What does it do?
The rock.
Do you like pull it out to show him?
I don't have it.
I do not pull it out. I just
Oh,
say-
wait. Are you talking about the obelisk?
DB,
I'm talking
or
about the
you're
sending
talking about-
stone.
I'm talking about the obelisk.
Okay,
He
then
made so many things.
Do that. I was talking about the sending stone. I was like, I do not have that.
I don't know quite what you're referring to, sir. You could be a bit more specific.
Rectangular prism, multicolored and fractal.
Yes. That actually was not one of my creations. He came out of the Coliseum with that. No. I made him. And he
Albacius came
lowered
out
tape
of the Coliseum with that already?
The obelisk you're referring to? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know if he had powers before the Coliseum?
I don't believe anyone had powers before the Coliseum. I don't believe magic existed before that fateful day.
Is he lying?
Looking around some of the papers.
Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
Okay, I will. But you're not going to like what... Yeah, that's a 28. 27. Is he lying? Okay. Okay, that's fine.
He brushes some papers aside and pulls out a sending stone. One that matches with that same symbol that you have. I did make him this, though, a quaint little trinket.
I've seen that.
Very useful.
Can I ask you a fully hypothetical question about that object?
Of course.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep a straight face because Clio would keep a straight face, and if I were to have, not me, if someone had dropped it into, let's say, like mud, maybe, and it had sort of been in that, would it still function? Let me start with this. What does it do, and for how long, and to what extent?
It's connected to other sending stones in the area. You'd have to be able to hear. The stone would have to be able to hear you. So I imagine in mud it wouldn't be able to hear through much of anything.
Okay.
But no, you didn't break it. And he turns around and throws it at the wall of the pool.
That's so scary.
That's fucked up.
It just bounces off the side.
Okay.
You'll find that many of these objects are quite difficult to break once they've been infused with magical energy.
Interesting.
So, in this hypothetical situation, as it would not have been broken, if in this hypothetical situation, as Clio
Fully
said,
hypothetical.
Yes,
fully,
of course.
Great job.
if
Come on.
if it was still there, do you think you'd be able to still hear things in the room?
Not if it was in mud.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry.
And
Well-
do you have to activate it, or is it just always on?
That is an interesting question because you speak sort of invocation to activate it, which means that it's always listening. So can you really turn it
Like
off?
an Alexa.
Like an Alexa.
Hey Siri.
Like an echo.
Would you perhaps give it a go really quickly for this one?
He activates it by speaking the word sending.
He just says sending.
Sending.
Oh, okay.
Hello. It's in mud, correct? This hypothetical situation.
Yes, of course.
There's a
Hypothetical.
focus
Okay.
workshop that is
Do
Okay.
you hear anything?
It's in
It's in Marcus's
In the
workshop.
workshop.
I know. I'm asking because I want to know if we can
Yeah,
hear like
does
a
he-
rustling or a bustling inside the workshop.
In
of
the
people trying
workshop.
to get the body
No.
out.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have plastered that B word. I'm so sorry.
No, that was great that you did that.
Oh, thank you for giving it a gander.
This is all incredibly interesting.
I thought you would find it so, Marcus.
Why was Albacius meeting with you today?
Well, he just wanted a bit of a progress report on some of the things that I was doing with you.
What
with the blood.
things?
Yeah, you want to give us
What?
that update
I'd
instead?
like that update.
He goes, he looks up at you as you guys are all, I believe, standing like I guess on the top of the pool, and he's like still inside. And he says, well, through abstracting some of the, that's not the right word. What is it? Taking out?
Extracting?
Extracting. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. I have an idea.
Extracted aspects of your magical components to be able to better combat you, keep you at bay, perhaps. For example, and he takes one of the cords and starts like swinging it around in a circle. I would like, I'm gonna roll actually random.
Hey, I hate this. Hey, hold on. This is terrible.
1, 2, 3. Avalon, could you make
Avalon again.
That's just random. He just grabbed one of them. Could you make?
Honestly, Avalon does have the most hit points. So
Could you make a strength check for me?
Oh yeah, with my
Check or saving throw?
Just check.
17.
nice.
Ooh, that's a natural 19. And as he swings it, you feel this force hit against your chest, but kind of like a plane over your entire body, and you are lifted up into the air and pressed up against the ceiling of this house.
Lepidus.
And he goes,
Down.
things like that. And that's what we're going to call it for today.
Oh.
What?